Good morning to all. Today we are in part 7. Today's part we are beginning with exercise 3. Read each sentences given and identify A. The subject word and its attribute, B. The verb and its adverbial qualification. Present your answers in a table form. Before beginning, let us take a look back. In our previous parts, we already discussed about subject word, its attributes, verb, and adverbial qualification. I would like to remind you once more. In a complete subject, the most important word is called a subject word. And the subject word is often qualified by an adjective, or words that do the work of an adjective are called its attributes. In the predicate, the verb may be qualified by an adverb or a group of words that do the work of an adverb. This is called an adverbial qualification. In this exercise, we have to identify all the above: subject word, its attributes, the verb, and its adverbial qualification. And we have to present our answers in a table form. So let us begin. I will help you in the first two. The first sentence, young Prayaga played well. We can divide this sentence firstly as subject and predicate. The subject of this sentence is young Prayaga and played well is the predicate. Now from the subject you find out which is the most important word. This sentence is telling us about Prayaga and the word young qualifies the subject Prayaga. So here Prayaga is a subject word and young is the attribute. Now take the predicate. Played well. Played is the verb. So well is the adverbial qualification. Second, all the employees went on a picnic. These two we are dividing into subject and predicate. Here, all the employees, subject, went on a picnic, predicate. Tell me, what is the subject word in this sentence? Yes, it is. This sentence is telling us about employees. So, attributes are all and the, all the. Now, take the predicate. What is the verb? Went. So, adverbial qualification, on a picnic. I hope you got the idea. Now, take out your pencil and divide it according to subject word, attributes, verb, and adverbial qualifications. Now, let us check the answers. In the first sentence, young Prayaga is a subject, played well, predicate. Second, all the employees, subject, went on a picnic, predicate. Third, my cousin's family, subject, has come to stay with us, predicate. 4. The two teams, subject, competed to win, predicate. 5. The choir, subject, sang joyously, predicate. 6. The tired army, subject, continued to fight bravely, predicate. 7. The angry teacher, subject, spoke menacingly, predicate. 8. This fort, subject, is made of sandstone, predicate. 9. The people of the town, subject, stayed home, predicate. 10. The members of the team, subject, fought among themselves, predicate. Here is the table presentation. In the first sentence, Prayaga subject word, young attributes, played verb, well adverbial qualification. Second, employees subject word, all the attributes, went verb, on a picnic adverbial qualification. Third, family subject word, my cousin's attributes, has come verb, to stay with us adverbial qualification. For teams subject word, the two attributes, competed verb, to win adverbial qualification. 5. Choir subject word, the attributes, sang verb, joyously adverbial qualification. 6. Army subject word, the tired attributes, continued verb, to fight bravely adverbial qualification. 7. Teacher subject word, the angry attributes, spoke verb, menacingly adverbial qualification. 8. Fought subject word, this attributes, is made verb, of sandstone adverbial qualification. 9. People subject word, the of the town attributes, stayed verb, home adverbial qualification. 10th, team subject word, the members of the attributes, fought verb, among themselves adverbial qualification. Next, we are in exercise 4. In the following sentences, underline the verbs and their objects. Identify the direct and indirect objects if the verbs have two objects. When we use a verb transitively, we need an object to make the meaning of the sentence complete. Very often, we require two objects with a transitive verb, direct object and indirect object. Usually, the answer to the question what is the direct object and whom is the indirect object. Another easy way to understand this is usually direct objects are things and indirect objects are persons. So in this exercise, first we have to identify the verbs and their objects. If there are two objects, we need to classify them direct object and indirect object. Now, let us begin the exercise. First sentence, Tara promised her friends a treat. In this sentence, the verb is promised. Now, the objects are her friends a treat. Here, two objects are there in the sentence. So, we have to find the direct object and the indirect object. When we ask the question what Tara promised a treat. That is the direct object. Next, you have to ask the question whom Tara promised a treat? Her friends. That is the indirect object. The second sentence, Mrs. Upadhyaya teaches us Hindi. Here, teaches is the verb. Us and Hindi are the two objects. Ask the question what and whom. What Mrs. Subadhyaya teaches? Hindi. So Hindi is the direct object. Whom Mrs. Subadhyaya teaches Hindi? Us. Here us is the indirect object. Do one thing, pause the video here and continue your work. Here are the answers. First sentence, Tara promised her friends a treat. Promised verb, a treat, direct object, her friends, indirect object. Second, Mrs. Subadhyaya teaches us Hindi. Teaches verb, Hindi, direct object, us, indirect object. Third, did you give Neeti her check? Give verb, check, direct object. Neeti, indirect object. 4. Grace bought Kriti a new guitar. Bought, verb, a new guitar, direct object. Kriti, indirect object. 5. Father gave mother a lovely sari. Gave, verb, a lovely sari, direct object. Mother, indirect object. 6. Please pass me the salt. Pass, verb, the salt, direct object. Me, indirect object. Next, the complement. Sometimes the verb in the predicate is an intransitive verb, but it is incomplete by itself. It requires a noun, a pronoun, adjective, etc. to complete the predicate. The word or group of words required to complete the predicate is called a complement. The complement of an intransitive verb describes the subject. It is therefore called the subject complement. Intransitive verbs of incomplete prediction are also called linking or copula verbs. Some common copula verbs are be, seem, appear, become, grow, taste, smell, turn, stay, etc. Let us see the examples. First sentence, Geeta walks. The predicate in the first sentence consists of a single verb, walks, which is an intransitive verb. The sentence is complete in itself. In the first sentence, walks is the intransitive verb, but the sentence is complete in itself. So, we no need to use any complement. Second sentence, Kartika appears. In the second sentence, if we just say Kartika appears, it will not be correct. The intransitive verb appears requires a word or a group of words to complete its meaning. The verb appears is an intransitive verb of incomplete prediction. So, when we add the word unhappy with this sentence, Kartika appears unhappy. Now, the sentence is complete in itself. Here, unhappy is the complement we added with the intransitive verb appears. The subject complement may be a noun. Example, Mercury is a planet. Planet is a noun complement. Second, an adjective. The children were hungry. Hungry is the adjective complement. Third, a pronoun. This is him. Him is a pronoun. Four, a participle. Mother seemed agitated. Agitated is the past participle. 5. An infinitive. The child appeared to shudder. To shudder is the infinitive complement. 6. An adverb. We live nearby. Nearby adverb complement. 7. A group of words doing the work of an adjective. The second-hand car was in an excellent condition. In an excellent condition is a group of words which are doing the work of an adjective. 8. A clause. Home is where the heart is. Where the heart is the clause complement. We are moving to exercise 5, the last exercise of this lesson. Underline the complement in each sentence below and say what kind it is. We have to underline the complement in the following sentences and also we have to say what kind they are. Either they are a noun, an adjective, a pronoun, a participle, an infinitive, an adverb, a group of words doing the work of an adjective, or a clause. And also remember, the complement would appear after the intransitive verb. The first sentence, the new book is very well written. Tell me here, what is a verb? Yes, it is. So complement is very well written. Here, very well written is an adjective compliment because it describes the book. Second, the people outside the doctor's room grew restless. Tell me here what is the verb? Grew. So, restless is the compliment. Here, restless is telling us about the people's attitude. So, here, restless also an adjective compliment. Like the same way, you try to do the remaining. Let us check the answers. First and second, we have already told. The third one, Charu is a singer. Here is the verb and a singer is a complement. Singer is a noun, so it is a noun complement. 4. The soldiers were exhausted. Here where is the verb and exhausted the complement. Exhausted is a participle complement. 5. Everyone looked happy. Looked is the verb and happy is a complement. Happy is telling us about the attitude of the subject. So it is adjective complement. 6. The older man was in a smart suit. Here was is the verb and in a smart suit is the complement. In a smart suit telling us about the older man. So it also an adjective complement. 7. The plant appears quite healthy. Appears is the verb. Quite healthy is an adjective complement. The last, this trip is exciting. Is the verb and exciting the complement. Exciting is a participle complement. Here we concluding this part and copy all the exercise to notebook very neatly.